pal, let's go. It's pal, let's go. Let's go. It's pal, let's go. It's pal, let's go.
And hello. Hey y'all. Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl What's the T, aka Miss Monica. And how are we doing? I am playing around with a new software. I left StreamYard for a minute. Came over here, see if I like it because it has a little bit more features that will definitely be helping me later on with all the other great things that I have going on with She Live TV. So if I fumbled a little bit, I'm not gonna be playing with while I'm live because I tend to like start playing with stuff and then I'll be off the screen and on the screen again. It'll be some volume, then it won't be no volume. Y'all will see me, then you won't see me. You hear me, then you won't hear me. I don't know, but I'm gonna try not to do that today. Okay. So everybody know what today is. All right. Today is the recap. We are a episode or two behind because your girl be busy. I'm just gonna tell y'all. My life has been what you call lifing. Okay. I've been doing a whole lot of stuff, but it's good stuff. So it is okay that I've been missing in action. I will make it up to you guys. So today we are here again. We're going to be wrapping up the Never Ever Met. One more episode. So me and the She Live crew, not She Live crew, T Squad. See, I'm so confused. I don't know who I'm working with today. Me and the T Squad are here to talk about the last episode. Get ready for the final episode because I'm thinking this is episode 10, but we will find out if this is going to be the last episode because Aaron is backstage. He is here with us today. He gonna hang out with us and review the show as well. This is not an interview. He's just hanging out and reviewing the show. He is co-piloting with us for a bit this evening. We're not going to hold you guys long. We're only going to be here for a few short time. We're going to get into it. We're going to talk about it. And we're just going to give our opinions. And we are going to wrap it up until next week. So stay tuned. Go grab your drink. I got mine. Okay, go grab your cocktail. And let's get in. We've got about 45 minutes to spare. And let's just get with the shits. Go tell your friend, go tell your mama. Girl with the T is live with the T Squad, and we are about to chop and dice it up. Let's talk about it. Girl with the T is here with your spicy dose of chaos. Sprinkle with a little love. Let's talk about it. All righty. Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, y'all. What's going on? Hey, Tomash, 1 million. What's going on? How you doing? Can you hear us? You on mute? We can't hear you. What's up, Aaron?
What's going on? The hair's on point, as always.
Are you like mine?
Killing it.
You like my quick Mary J?
Hey, it's killing it.
Thank you. Thank you. My quick Mary J. So what's good? We missing our other partners. DJ Smooth is out on her gig. She's doing some things in the streets of the H. She might pop in or she might not. So we're gonna tell her that to good luck out there doing her thing, yo. You know, people be busy, people be getting stuff be popping up, and you have to like Aaron, I just want to know what goddamn on thing.
What?
Why every damn time you interviewing or you on the live, you in that damn car? Where we going?
There's two reasons for that. First reason is I'm always on the move. Second reason is where I stay at in the desert area. The reception is terrible there. So if I was to go there, I would keep popping in and out. So I always just kind of pull over and stop and do the interview.
Hey man, you got to get you some connectivity, like on those speed zoomies, zoomies to keep you connected properly. You know what I'm saying?
But y'all usually catch me on the move.
You always on the move. It's like that's your thing now. Aaron, interview Aaron in the car.
That's it.
That's
Aaron got to
it.
get that money.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Y'all, wait a minute. Let me pull over real quick. Let me pull
Oh,
over
I
real
see.
quick.
That's it. That's it.
Let me pull over real quick. Hold on. Wait a second. All right. So I want to give my shout outs to Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. Not TikTok yet, but soon. TikTok soon. I'm coming. I'm coming. Um, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Not Facebook yet because I moved to a new Facebook. So they told me I have to be over there for a while. So that's okay. I'm coming back. Facebook tried to cheat me over there with my 20,000 followers and they won't pay me. But that's okay. I'm gonna go and let y'all have that little page because I'm gonna come back on. I'm gonna come back on. Don't worry about it. That's okay. I start over. It's hard. That hurt me to my core. But that's okay, Facebook. That's okay. That's okay. I got you. So let's go back. Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. That's all I'm at right now. That's where we at right now. So shout out to all y'all people in the chat. Oliver. Hey Diamond. Aaron, your woman in the chat. Wanna say something to
Hey, David.
Diamond probably,
Diamond.
girl, why Aaron on there? You ain't called me, tell me Aaron coming on there. I know, friend. I'm sorry. I'll tell you next time. It was just last minute thing. Don't be mad. Don't be mad with me. All right. Hey, Miss Mobita. H-Town Fox. Hey, Deidre, girl. Deidre, you gotta come check me out at Phil and Derek's on second and fourth Thursdays. Come on, check me out. Hey, Black Dragon. I know you still fine. Hey, Nail, Seven Rob. I mean, see, I know my people. I know who my people are. See, that's when you know you're a good host. When you know who your people are. So let me just tell y'all something before we get started real quick. I did the speed dating. Then I get a call that they want me to come to another city and do the speed date there. See your girl move. Yeah, come through.
Where the applause? Where's your effects? The claps.
That's it.
Clap.
That's it. You deserve an applause for that one. Moving
I
on
was,
up.
I was like, what y'all want me to do with that? Yes. Love.
I swear to God, I love this coffee.
Love. Do y'all see? Why y'all can't see my hearts? I can see them. Oh, that's shiesty. Okay, so no, it's on the wrong thing. That's why. That's not the camera I want to be on. I gotta
Oh,
change that. Okay.
shit.
So let's talk about it. Let's get into Aaron's show, the Never Never Miss. But we're just gonna jump straight into the stuff that really matters. The stuff that really matters about this episode to me. Miles, I'm gonna let you go on first. To what really mattered to you?
What?
Which
What?
episode?
Might not what mattered to me might not matter to you. So what mattered to you?
In this episode, pertaining to what? Everybody had their thing. You know what I'm saying? I was happy to see Aaron go ahead and let that stripper out because I knew it was there. Uh, Aaron, you made me laugh. I laughed my ass off. I don't know what it is. You tickled the hell out of me. I'm grateful that you're here today because I couldn't wait to tell you, baby, when you was following Shay ass around that house, that's some Pisces shit for that ass. I'm sorry, that tickled the hell out of me. I don't know what part, like
Okay,
pick a part. The
hold
whole
on to
show was
that.
interesting to me.
Okay, hold on to that because Aaron got something to say about that because I heard him talk about that earlier about that part. I
I
heard
just
him.
thought it was funny as hell. The editing could
Okay,
have made it look better.
let's start with the birthday party.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna start with the birthday party, and we're gonna start with Greg picking to play this sexual.
Very random sexual game.
Yes.
And I feel that everybody gonna take every opportunity they can. Working with what the show has aired, everyone's going to work with whatever proximity they have to make some touch. So I do feel that that was an opportunity for everybody to have some in-house fun. And I don't know, everybody seemed so consensual. It was the birthday, and they're like, "Yay!" Aaron and Diamond dipped off, so that tickled the hell out of me. I said, "Okay." So I was just too tickled with them the whole night, but they seem to be in a whole different zone. Saying dick, kissing on people, and you know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
let's break the party. Let's break it up.
You know,
Now,
you know,
Aaron wanted to do, they wanted him to sex dance. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, this is why I have the problem with these type of games with grown people. First of all, I thought this game was too much for their age. First
You
of
think
all,
so?
I don't, for me at being 49, I don't want to
What do
see
you mean by too much?
I
What
don't
part was
want to
too
see
much?
my grown ass friends' asses. I don't. Me.
Amen. 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 I go for that.
I don't know
Amen.
about everybody else, but me at my grown age of 49, I don't want to be in a house if we all going to just say we all get a beach house
Uh-huh.
and we're in the beach house and we want to play, they want to play a game. And to the
Uh-huh.
point to where you're gonna tell somebody to strip naked and run around the house. I don't want to
Uh-huh.
see my friend's husband's ass. I don't want
Okay.
to see nobody saggy ass titties. I don't want to
Okay.
see your scars from your babies. I don't want to see my friends as extras, and I don't want to see their mans either. And I don't want, because I already know my man gonna be fine, so I don't want them looking at mans either. Okay, because my
You know,
man gonna be.
they didn't say everybody run around naked though. See, you know what? I can't. I have been wondering. I don't. I can't really comment.
I
I have had my own experiences, and I
don't
have been
want that.
Aaron, and I have done exactly what he did, and
I
almost went to
don't.
jail. And that's
I
all
don't
I'm gonna
feel
say.
like
And I just thank God Facebook
I
is
don't
not
feel like
around.
that game was
Uh,
appropriate for
but
them.
you,
It was
I get what you're saying.
it
I
was
get what you're saying.
untasteful, and I definitely understand why Aaron and Diamond left. I
Yeah, there's
really
a threshold, for like he said, and like they've been saying this whole entire time since they want to bring up age. That's a part of that. When you get to a certain point, there's no way looking at what I saw from that episode, I had a chance to see what I looked like when I was 19, when I did what I did. And I was looking like, now would I do that now, 43? I plead the fifth, but I will tell you that I think twice about it. And I wouldn't be so quick. Like I'm not there like I used to be, and so I get it. When you hit a certain threshold, you pass that, and it's not a bad thing to be past something. You just had a good time in that. You've done it. You good. So them removing themselves, I wouldn't have been offended if I was there. No more than I would have been offended if someone chose to go out there and do their thing. Now, I'm not going to do something I don't want to do. So, considering that everyone consented, my issue would not have been who stayed and who left. My issue would have been on who is going to try to change their story. Because I love when everybody's down for the play, when it's time to get funny,
to the
and have some
next day.
fun.
The next
But then
day.
the next day, all of a sudden it's, well, I didn't, wah, wah, wah. So, you fake motherfucker priceless under an atmosphere like that. So
Like,
considering,
like
so I mean,
it showed, but it showed Diamond face to face with with Aaron's naked ass. Like, if
no, no, I
if
gotta
Aaron
defend my boy. She did not know. She
like,
did not know that thing was coming at her. That took the hell out of me. I watched that thing on repeat like 80 times. Aaron
By,
Cobain,
by the way, I was a little pissed about that because I thought it was
where were
disrespectful.
you at? I was
I was
expecting to see that had been the
I,
cone.
I was in a, I was in well, if you notice, they were going to a room, which was the room
Right.
that I slept in, and Diamond was at. I was in the room. Diamond had to tell me because I didn't see it. She said this man's out there naked. Naked what? So I thought it was disrespectful. Like, why would you come around my woman naked?
No, it looked the way they showed it. Okay, now this is per editing, but I think they did a great job. It didn't look like he was coming to sling that thing like one of them Chippendales, but it did look like he was. Look, I just told my age, baby. I'm trying to tell you what's up now.
he wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? But it just looked like he was playing the game and ran into her, and that was just so funny. Considering out of all people, I mean, I've had an experience like that happen where I was there to either perform something on someone's foot, and I was not with it because I'm not gonna say I don't have sex OCD, but I am particular about what I get down with, and that was just not it. Or run around and like Aaron and outside. And so at the time, at 11, 12 o'clock at night, everybody supposed to be asleep, right? Like, what
Mhm.
the hell y'all doing up? Everybody supposed to be asleep, right? I didn't see nobody outside. I said, what not? This 23, 53 years later, I'm telling the same story. Everybody was asleep until I ran outside. I'm talking about I bent the corner. There was folk outside on the balcony. I ran into somebody from the laundromat. Somebody called the police. The police was pulling up as I was coming through the other end. I had to jump through the window. My clothes was on. I was breathing so hard when that police came in trying to find that naked person. But listen, I've been Aaron, okay? But I thought it was fun.
Well,
for the sake of a minute.
why did it look like Shay was following him?
You know what? Y'all are funny. I don't know what to say because all I know is seeing her walk away and you behind her tickled me. That just tickled
I did
me.
not
I just
see that, Aaron. Quit being messy.
you
That was
you and her is
very
funny to
cute.
me. I'm not messing
Well,
with you, Eric. Look,
it
right.
looked like I
I'm
was
not.
following Shay, so it looked like Shay was following him when he was running around naked.
Listen, she did run after him now because she was like,
See?
"Wow!" And I was looking like, "Hey, turn the camera!" I'm looking, that same big cameraman that was in the kitchen. I was looking for his big ass to come around and be like, "Okay," and show everything so that you know what I'm saying. But no, you know what I'm saying. They definitely, you know what I'm
Let's
saying.
let's ask the people in the comments. Drop in the comments. Do you or would you play that game? Did you think that game was appropriate for the cast?
I sure would.
Tamaj, we got one agreement. Tamaj says yes, she would play it. She thought it was appropriate. She enjoyed seeing Aaron's naked booty run around. What about everybody else? We got one thumbs up.
I would not.
Everybody okay, we got a thumbs down. I second thumbs down. I wouldn't have played it. I wouldn't have been offended by it, but I would have just did what Aaron and Diamond did. I would have exited, left. I would have told my dude, let's go, let them do that. Um, let them do that on their own. I wouldn't have done that. Okay, we got a comment, and Stephanie says no. So there we go. We got another thumbs down that they do not agree that that was appropriate. Oh, thumbs down. They do not agree that that was appropriate. That is something that they would not do. I don't feel like it was appropriate. Okay, all about Juanita. We got another thumbs down. Yeah, Tamaj, you by yourself out here all alone now. Thumbs down, thumbs down.
I see. I see.
Nobody is doing that game.
The freaky people come out at night. Ask this question at night. You might get a different answer.
You might get a different when the sun go down. When the sun go down.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. All right. So did his dance. Josh did his freak pump pop poop. And let's talk about Chris. This is when a deal breaker with me and Chris would have been. This is when I probably would have chose that Chris was not the man for me. Because I felt like Chris put her in a bad situation. On television. If that was something that he wanted to find out about her, he should have did that once they had stopped filming and they were on their own and they were doing other things, things like that. Whatever it is that couples do to get to know each other. I don't felt like that was a time. And then I don't like his confessionals either because of the way he did it. And then she was caught off guard, but then she still did it. And then let me tell you another thing too. Who is that she kissed? Because I get confused with them girls.
Jody,
Jody.
Jody.
You see how Jody kissed her? That was too long.
I did, baby.
I
No,
saw that.
that you know what I'm saying. That was a. I wondered if there were
Wait
seconds.
a minute. What are we
There was
doing? Is
no
this
seconds.
fun or this? Are you what? Wait, who?
That was Suge and Steely.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot. So yeah, unless the young lady liked it, let's talk about that. Do you guys think that that was a playful game kiss that Jody gave Sandia? And do you think Sandia liked it? Put it in chat. All right, I'm gonna go around the room in here. What thumbs up? Tamaj, you think Sandia liked it? Was it appropriate?
I am glad you asked. So, okay. Sorry, I was trying to top up my coffee, baby, because I couldn't get back quick enough, and I was trying to get some transactions done with my child. So, as someone who is a very firm advocate of sexual freedom, okay, I prefer not to label myself with no LGBT or whatever because I don't like those type of limitations and roles. I'm a woman. I love, absolutely adore, absolutely love my men. You understand me? And every now and then, I will have a lover that may need to be taken down through that, and that's okay. But in
Okay, it's okay.
all of my play, you don't violate no one. And as forward as I am, listen. you talking to the queen of I'm comfortable. Like there's no bubble with me. I've had people walk up to me, kiss me, touch me anywhere. I'm very open in my element, and I have no problem with that because my sexual security is supreme. I'm not moved by nothing. I'm flattered when you try to step to the plate to someone like me because it's not easy to get to. So for you to use acts like that under the environment like that, I was watching Chris, so
Mm-hmm.
I already knew what was up. Because when you're in the sexual world, you're speaking a language, baby. And when
Mm-hmm.
he did that, what he communicated to people like how I used to be, what you're saying is I got a good one. I got a do girl. She'll do anything under the right amount of pressure. She'll do that threesome. She'll do that anal. She'll take that deep throat. She'll swing, and there's no limitation because it may sound like I went too far, but I didn't because you don't know what somebody else's limit is. So I think that he was out of line for that. I think that he was wrong for using something intimate, which I consider any interaction I have with a person, no matter what environment we're in, as an intimate thing. You're not going to forget that. So to me, I wouldn't have. I get the momentum. I've been there, done that. Been there, done that. But I don't think that's a good thing because that she
Mm-hmm.
looked uncomfortable. And as someone that is big about comfort, because that's what makes any sexual intimacy, any kind of contact supreme is comfort. Like that's the first step. Like you don't even want to say something to make someone uncomfortable. So why would I want to do something to make you uncomfortable? So every step is kind of like I get it. I get it. And I feel that's actually where Joey and Chris connected because she ran to it just like he put it on the table. So I feel that Jody was definitely ready to satisfy his fantasy at the expense of Sandia, and I feel like she was willing to sell
Yes,
herself.
I do
Um,
agree. I
and
agree.
I don't agree with that.
I
So
agree.
outside of the play, I just that would have been something that would have kept like Tamasha Brown. That would actually have me a little embarrassed the next morning. Like I would have been kind of in that room, like ain't no alcohol gonna justify that shit. That was, you know, what I mean, you could tell by the way she was pulling back. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one that'll get with you, and I'm telling you, I wouldn't have did like that.
Well,
Not in
you
front of everybody like that.
so okay. All about Juanita says thumbs down. Stephanie in YouTube
Yeah,
says
she liked the kids. Look, hey, she was lying. Listen, Stephanie. I'm sorry, girl. I seen her. She lied. She was lying. Talking about I would never do this again. It was only one time. I will never stop lying. Stop lying. Because when he did it, I almost pulled my damn clothes off. I was like, come on, Chris. I said, come on. Let's go.
how did
So
you feel
no.
about that after seeing it? Because you wasn't down there. So how do you feel about now being in the house with these people, knowing these people,
Well,
and then
shit, that's what they need. Aaron
seeing
needs to be
it for
kissing
the
the people.
first time? Because I'm sure you heard about it, but seeing it for the first time, how did you feel?
I think Chris did what most men would want to see.
Yeah,
You know, that's
exactly.
that's that's most men. It doesn't matter where we're at to see it.
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know, so I
Mm-hmm.
think he pulled that, but I also think it showed something because the entire show we was talking about how Chris and Jody had some kind of connection. Well, now y'all just argue time and time again about there's no connection, but this is the second time that Chris has pretty much told Jody what to do, and she did it. The first time was
Come
when he said,
on.
"Jody, come here," and
Mm-hmm.
she
Say it
came.
again, Aaron.
Okay,
Say it
and she
again.
came. Now
Mm-hmm.
this time he said, "You two kiss." It was no ifs, ands, or buts about it for Jody.
Mm-hmm.
She
She didn't have
ran.
to think about it. She got on up and did it. So if I can make this connection with Sandia, and then here's Chris. Well, there's a threesome going on here, and I can maybe get what I want. So I think that to me, it looked like they was testing the waters. That's what it looked like to me. They was
Yeah,
testing the
him and
waters.
Jody was testing the waters to see how
Yeah,
far Sophia would go because they not already
yeah,
discussed.
yeah.
Yep.
Looked like they
Listen.
was testing the waters, and yeah, she looked uncomfortable, and I'm quite sure that it's not good for her because it being on TV. Because I think that I don't think the Haitian culture is exactly with that. So that's going to be something else when she get back home to deal with that. But it might have brought something out of her that she didn't know she had too at the same time. But no, I don't think it was appropriate to do it right then and there. But for
Yeah.
for a man, Chris, you can't expect nothing no different.
Of that part. If Chris asked her to do it, to do it, Miss Alaba, Juanita said that she would do it. She felt like she would do it. Yeah, I do too. hmm I second that. I second that.
I
Okay,
heard it.
so now we've gotten past that. Everybody's have done, no telling what they did, right? We don't know because they was doing a lot. And now let's go back. I don't know if this was after. Maybe I think this was after. Okay. Stephanie said she would do it again. Lies, she would be down for a threesome. I agree with you, Aaron.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
There's no doubt about it, honey. Listen, you don't do certain things unless you are interested in doing certain things, and you
Mm-hmm.
just don't. Women, we are naturally women. We understand all our comforts, but the average woman ain't walking around kissing on another woman. So
Mm-hmm.
when you know what I mean, so let's, and that's coming from me. So I'm like, let's stop that.
They're
So
not. They're
when we
not.
get,
Yeah. And then
we
when
get,
you do, I just felt like I'm like Aaron. I felt like he put her on the spot on television. If he
yeah, he
got
knew
something
what he was doing.
to do, he should have tested that out later on in the privacy or whatever. They were on a cruise, whatever they was doing together, and all
Even
this.
if they did everything the same, he should have did that in private.
Private. No, we didn't need to see that and put her in that uncomfortable situation. We've already saw enough uncomfortable situations with Aaron in the way that Jody treats him. So let's talk about that. Let's talk about the
Mhm.
hot seat. Okay. Now
Okay,
let's start with
okay.
the hot seat. Now,
Listen, you want to go with that first, or you want me to go?
because I felt like that was just I felt like that the explosion of the end was what everybody was waiting for. So
Yes,
you go ahead and talk about what you want to talk about.
I just think that everything from the moment that they did that photography on out was just like blah. Just working with what we know in the show and all of that, I genuinely feel that this is just it's degrading. Aaron may not be people's cups of tea, but he is somebody's drink. And he showed his ass off in there having fun with his woman. And she found something wrong. To me, I'm noticing every time something is being done, she has to find something wrong. And I've noticed that seems to be a thing because I think that you, I, Aaron, we're kind of, because we're still active in society, we're still tapped into what today's dating culture is, what today's language is. Like somebody trying to date in their 60s, 70s, 80s is a little far removed from turn ups and cap. So we understand it's kind of like we're able to step back a little bit and step into our roots, and then we're able to go forward and keep up with the day. So I think the problem is today's generation, outside of the fact that they don't have much fortitude, in my opinion, much backbone, they don't have much stock. They don't know how to take a lick, take some good words, take a conversation, and stay mature. In this case, it seems like they're always trying to find something wrong. They're doing everything to keep from feeling. And this group, this new generation, it's all about words and triggers and everything. And I feel that they're so busy trying to take away from a person to where they're like stripping the substance of the moments and interactions out. And I'm just like, they were having a good time. And she's like, well, if he dances like this must be what it's like to have sex. When Taronda and them was talking on the hot seat, she was like, what's wrong with your face? Oh, I'm cold. And I'm like, but when you say it's cold, the first person you look at is Chris. And I'm looking like, why is it everything has to be wrong? The photo shoot, oh, he thought it was something, but it just wasn't there.
Okay, let's
He
talk
The
didn't
about
like.
this
kiss.
damn photo shoot.
He
Let's
didn't
talk
like
It's
it.
just
about
this
this
pattern
photo
for me.
shoot. Why did he go and post them that photo shoot on his page and make
Because
me
he
laugh?
proud.
Well,
Because he
he
proud. I ain't gonna say nothing about that man. He
I,
ain't gonna
I,
make a
I
rap
think
song about
I
me.
I think he really liked her. I don't
me
think that was
too.
I
fake
do.
at all.
Me too.
I think he really liked Jody, but she did not like him at all.
Mm-mm.
Listen, it didn't take Stevie Wonder to see this. She did not like this guy. He could not do nothing right. It doesn't matter what he did, it was going to be
Yeah.
wrong. Now they started the sexual games. You the one let the man dry hump you from the back, and then you had something to say about that. Now I just right then, I would have just walked out the house right then. Like, no.
I mean, come on. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I mean, real talk, everything is wrong. And I'm
everything.
just like,
He could do nothing right.
she's just, but she won't let him go. but she won't
Somebody,
let him go.
okay. Hold on, we got a late person want to come in and go back to the game. We're gonna get your vote up, Nikki.
Oh, hey, there's Nikki, girl. Yes, let me tell you something,
Nikki
girl.
said that it may have been a problem, but I'm sure it was fun. I'm 49 and I would do it. Hell, you only live once.
I'll do it too, girl.
Hey.
Listen,
I reason why I'm against it because I only fuck with fine niggas. Okay? Ninjas, sorry. And I don't want nobody
listen.
looking at my ninja's booty. I'm just
Nobody
sorry.
even looking like that.
My man booty
There
like
ain't
that. I
nobody.
don't want
Yeah,
nobody looking at
yeah.
all of my nice breasts, all of those. I wouldn't want that at this age. Baby at 25, well, yeah, I've played that game before. And I did.
Hey,
At
My
20,
listen.
question,
but
is
25
this:
now, no.
the game said that whoever did something, I wasn't down there for it, had to get naked and run around the house. Now I wonder what would a woman do that if a woman had lost that game? Was they gonna get butt naked and run around the house like that? I just wonder.
Well, they ran there kissing each other. I'm sure they was okay with it. They was
I'm
licking.
Yeah.
saying. I think that Jody probably would have did it.
I'm sure
Millie may have.
she's very into her. You know, she is a certified sexologist. Jody just wanted a check and wanted to be on TV. Stephanie said, yeah, I've went through Jody's Instagram last night, and I see that she is a content creator. She does skits. She does all these things. So, and she's totally different than she is on that show.
I
Her
believe it.
podcast is totally different. She has her own podcast, and I actually enjoy listening to it. She has a lot actually on her. If you go to her Instagram, she is happy. She smiles a lot. Her podcast, she speaks very well, and her podcast is very interesting. And so I was just like, "Well, you an actor too?" Because
All
that
that tells me is that she really did not like Aaron. Because if she was not happy that whole time, but she happy now.
she was one of those miserable people. But when I went to her page yesterday, I was like, "She's not miserable. She's happy." And actually, she's super
Well,
cute.
she was happy around Chris too.
She was.
Exactly.
She
I'm
was
trying to tell
happy
you what's
around.
going
She
on.
was happy around Aaron's daddy too.
It's like,
Listen,
y'all. What's
she
up,
connected
y'all?
with him immediately.
Nana said Chris got what he wanted. He wanted the triage. Yeah, I believe so, ma'am. I believe so, Miss Diamond. You are definitely right on that. Okay, so now we're in the hot seat. This girl is still not interacting. And I don't know, was this in the hot seat or was this with the therapist when she said that if she married him, it wouldn't be for love?
That was the hot
Yeah,
seat.
yeah. They
It was going to be a business deal.
Yeah, I don't know what when hey, listen, I would have got up. Listen to me. Oh my God. I'm a
But
Gemini and both of my twins would have walked out of there because I can't do it.
he's saying that that is okay with him, that he thinks the same way. Anything that she says, he says is okay with him. He
Because he
thinks
want to be with her.
because
They
he's,
paid
but
them.
then he's over there being sad and looking crazy.
They had to have paid this man. I refuse. Listen, Aaron, if you can hear us, don't rap, don't make a song about me, boo. But definitely get at us because I want to
We
know
like
how
you. We
much is they
like you.
pay y'all.
I think we think that you're nice. We think you're a nice guy, and I think you deserve happiness, whichever direction you choose to get it from. Whichever direction you choose to get it
I
from,
don't
you go get that happiness. We just don't. I just don't want you to be blindsided um by what has happened to you. Like you can't be looking at yourself and thinking this was okay. And
yeah, I just want to know how he doing. That's it.
why did you put those pictures out like on your
Martha, stop.
Instagram?
Because he is proud of his work. Let that man be happy about his success.
Okay.
Well, maybe he put him out just because he's on it, just to show himself. And
That's
she
what
just
I'm talking
happened
about.
to be in it, you
See,
know.
No,
she's a
we put
prop.
them
She's
out
a prop.
because we talked about it on these lives, and he put it out for a reason, and the reason would be I don't know. I wish you would come tell me.
Honey, did you not see what the hell? When they show slow motion him taking off that beautiful blue shirt that and then pulled it up. I know my people when I know my people. I said, bitch. I said, okay. And I immediately was okay because okay,
When
so
you say
listen.
your people, what are you saying though?
No, Mm-mm, Aaron. Nope.
Oh, Stephanie. The chat is on fire today,
I
boy.
know, Jody. Oh,
They just
I
said,
absolutely know.
they
That's why
just
I'm
said,
looking like she don't have a
hey,
sexual
man,
connection. But listen, I'm
here is the
like,
chat
hey,
saying this. This is not me.
see, I know about dancing, and that's all I'm gonna say about that part. And with him and them and the way that he did that, certain mannerisms that you do, I said, baby, yeah, he ain't. He listen, he. If nothing else, after 2 years, she's just a photo op. If he's not into her, he shared them pictures because it was him. You know, I don't. I would hope that he would build his esteem to so that he could come out more into himself.
Okay, so
Because I seen a different part of
yeah,
him.
yeah, okay. Oh, that's there you go, Jody. Do you like girls, girl? The chat want to know because she
Yeah,
is.
she do.
Hey, Jody.
Chris said it. Chris said it. He said, since we know
So
she went in the house.
let's back up since Jody just came in. So Jody, we're talking about you. You're in the hot seat right now.
Hey, Joey. What's
And we
up,
were
Joey?
talking about
You
how I
like
went
that?
onto your Instagram last night and I found out that you were very, very, very different than I see on the show. You are so happy, you're vibrant. I love your podcast and all of those good things
How
that
much
you
did they pay you?
so what look, I need you to come on to give me an interview so you can tell me the real, real truth why you treat Aaron the way. And somebody in the chat, one of my viewers say,
Jody, what is your zodiac sign?
tell us.
I need to know.
We want to know. Because
I
on
need
your
to know something.
Instagram and your day-to-day life, you are super cute. You got all this bubbly energy. I love your podcast. Your content creating is off the chain. Why are you so mean to that boy? That's what Miss
I'm
Monica
just trying
wants
to
to know.
find out how much they paid
Hit me up in
you.
my
And
DM
I just got a couple questions.
time so you can come on. Let's
How much they paid her?
I just want to know a couple questions. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna start no
Hey,
fight.
Karen.
You, th-
Hey,
you,
Christine. My
you think they
God.
paid her to be mean to him?
No, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. You know, production has a thing where they play on narrative. So if she was genuinely in any kind of discomfort, they gonna play on anything. Just kind of like how Aaron and his personality, how they played it and have everybody kind of seeing a certain thing, how they're playing on the age disparity and trying to make everything look whatever. So you know, so if she really was not happy, they played the hell out of that. You know, just you know, so for her to have such a night and day, even
Mhm.
though it's been 2 years, you know, but for her to be so you know, that kind of goes to show that she really may not have been happy in that environment. And it may not have even been Aaron in itself as far as him as a guy. She just genuinely, you know, she connected online or whatever and got there and was like, you know what? I'm
She
just
just
gonna ride the experience,
She
you know.
she she just didn't like him. Okay, so I'm just gonna stick with that. She ain't like him. I'm with Aaron on that one. She ain't like him. So
Yeah.
let's move on to the hot seat with the end of the hot seat, and then we're going to talk about we're gonna lead into the end of Aaron H following that girl around the house. So now
That tickled
let's
me.
talk about the hot seat with Aaron H and Diamond and how the cameras was recording everybody's underbreath and what they were saying. So Shay is carrying on all of this anger at her ex bestie, which is Diamond, and she's still upset. Shay is upset. She crunk. Um, you know, it is what it is. She ain't letting up. She want them in the hot seat, and everybody want to know why Diamond is not saying that she loves Aaron H in the public.
Aaron, what do you have to say about that? Because I can't tell her how she love you, baby. I want to hear
She
from your lips.
Diamond had said that plenty of times. People hear what they want to hear, but she had said that plenty of times. She wasn't extravagant as I was. Diamond name was a household name because I said it all the time. Diamond, 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 and they said it just like that, Diamond, because that's the way I said her name. So I
Mm-hmm.
said it so much, I almost overdid it. I overdid it where she didn't overdo it. That's the only difference. I overdid it, so I overshadowed her. So if
Mm-hmm.
she said I love you a couple times, they wouldn't even hear that. All they heard was me. So of course they're gonna say, well, you know. Plus they wanted to pick something to say. They had to find something to say about the messy people.
Okay, so this is my take on that. What did you think about that? What did they have a valid reason for coming at them so hard about her not saying that she loved them? But the reasoning was that they were saying what everybody else should have been doing or doing within their relationship, but she wasn't doing it open. So that was the argument, is basically Aaron and Diamond was saying what this person should have did, that person should do, all this advice, but then the group got together and say, but you haven't said one time that you loved Aaron. What do you think about that?
Ah, I think the thing with Aaron and Diamond and the group, as far as them being the first to say something or say something, period, their reaction to them in that hot seat is to be expected. It's almost like now you finally got the opportunity to get a lick in. To me, them sitting in the hot seat was no different than them sitting on one of those seats with the pie and you throw it and it drops you in the water. They all had an opportunity to finally get it off their chest, however they felt in that safe environment to do so. And so I felt, because every couple has had an interaction with Diamond and with Aaron, and because they have addressed something that may have been difficult to say right off, I felt that's why they gunned for that whole, well, we don't hear her saying nothing and we don't hear no, trying to point out certain things, which led, that bait was put out there and it bled right into where it went, which was a, 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 a grouch session,
Mm-hmm.
of everyone having a opinion about the undertone, which was really that whole elections and threesomes and hallway situation. You know what I'm saying? Had that situation not happened, I think their hot seat would have been a bit different. They probably would have asked, why do you guys always have something to say? They probably would have went that way, and they probably would have went a whole different way, because that's easy to comment on, like they've been saying, hey, we're older, we have more, it's just natural reaction to want to say something to something that you've seen before. That would have went that way, but given that dispute that happened, it was given. Especially when they had Shay's remarks, saying, okay, look, now I'm gonna, interact with you since you feel like you know me. I'm gonna show you that I know you. So, you know, I didn't even think about the whole love thing until it was said. So I'm just like Stephanie in the chat. Why does it matter? I personally didn't even think twice to even say, oh, she's not saying love him and he love her. That wasn't even in my mind. I didn't think anything about love because I felt that that was already there. You know what I mean? Like high care, love on some type of level. So I didn't question that with them. The only thing that I wondered with Aaron and Diamond is what was their future going to look like, because we kind of already got an idea about Millie and Greg and their living situation, their whole issue. They're in the same city. They just need to link up. We already got Shay and Josh because they're 12 years a slave in love and they just want to move to Texas. Okay. We already have, Sandia and Chris. They gonna get together and do their thing. Well, what about y'all? So I didn't even think about love. So I don't even know where that came from. I feel like maybe production kind of hinted that, because that's not something to the naked eye. That's random as hell to ask somebody. I don't hear you saying you love somebody. That's like you saying you don't hear me tell my kids I love them. Like
My thing of it
I
is,
don't I don't get
and
it.
I totally agree. Now this is what I want to put out there. They're so upset and they wanted to say, yeah, yeah, y'all messy, y'all in other people's business, but she's not saying she loved. The things that they were being messy about were valid
I don't
things.
think it was messy. See, that's the great
I
debate.
don't
I
think
think
it
that
was
people,
messy. I
right,
think
they
they
think it's
were telling you guys they were actually seeing things that was not right. So
right.
you guys didn't want to be held accountable for the things that you were doing. So that's why you didn't want them to say anything. Okay. How long were y'all in the house, Aaron?
About 4 weeks.
Okay. So 4 weeks in the house, seeing each other for the very first time. You expect somebody to tell somebody that they love them? Come on, y'all get out of here. That's bullshit. And I didn't expect nobody to tell nobody that they loved anybody. Because let me tell you something. My pastor told me a long time ago, a pair of lips can say anything, and people use that word so loosely. So if she did not say it, then she had her valid reasons. Y'all on here telling people y'all love them and y'all know them 2.3 seconds. And y'all can't even get along. Like
Come
why?
on.
Like why? So do we want these grown people over the age of 40 something years old to be just walking around saying, I love you, I love you, I love you? Come on, get out of here. But then you got somebody over here being accused, and Josh, I love you. But over here being accused of having a sneaky link at the nighttime. You got somebody over here asking somebody to kiss somebody. You got another one over here just don't like the person they with. You got one that live in the same damn state, 30 minutes, 40 minutes from each other, and you saying y'all been together 3 years and ain't
Same
nothing with
city.
each other. But then you want to talk about somebody saying the only couple other than Josh and Shay, the only couple other than Josh and Shay that has really showed a connection. You want to doubt if they love each other or not. Get the fuck out of here. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Stop
And then
it.
let me go ahead and put this out there because we're not going to be on here long because I really just got on here to say one thing. If it was not for the messy couple, we would not be watching this show. Okay? It would be on the shelf. We won't be watching. If y'all can hear me, they are the ones that carried the show. So let's be happy that they were messy. Okay.
We wasn't messy.
Tomas, you can take over now. Get out of
Why
here.
you gotta give me to take over after you don't made the mess? So
Yeah,
okay,
we wasn't messy.
I mean I'm a hell of a cleanup crew now. Now I look, I enjoyed each couple, each one of y'all brought y'all own flair. You know what I mean? But I just think that there's a combination of things that could have made this whole thing more of a bang. They roll it out 2 years later. The concept of online dating is still kind of fresh, in spite of the internet being, in full motion for the past 20 years. The promotion for the show wasn't really as strong, and it was right off the heels of Ready to Love. So there was a few factors that just wasn't putting enough gas in the car to really get on. And then by episode 3 is when we really kind of got the gist, and then we're trying to see what's going on because everybody choking each other out. So for you guys to be the most controlled and non-domesticated couple, I think that worked out.
If it to be honest with you, Miss Stephanie said, what's understood does not have to be explained. To be honest with you, I told Diamond, I don't think y'all was messy enough. I would have had that damn house towed up, upside down. I would have been messy every day, every night. I would have been peeping in doors, trying to find shit to talk about. I put the cameras on everything. Calling producers, you know what they're over here doing? Baby, please. I would have had y'all on fire. Okay, because at the end of the day, whenever someone call you and say, "Hey, you want to go on reality TV?" You better make sure that you start studying your A game because guess what? If you don't be the star, somebody else will. That's your fault. I'm just saying. Now I'm gonna tell you, Shay came back, held her own because we was not expecting that out of her. Hand clap to her. Hand clap. She gave Diamond something to work with. Nobody else did. It's a reality show, people. Okay? We do not care that you dated someone online for 3, 2, 4, 5 years and you meet for the first time. We're not interested. We want to know what happens when you meet, and we want to know the explosion behind it. That's why you have a show.
And then let me add that there's something to learn from everything, even reality TV. And what you can learn from this is keep people out your business. Because if we didn't know stuff, if y'all wasn't talking about stuff, if you wasn't bringing us stuff, if you wasn't just having stuff in the air, I can't stand it when I look on Facebook and somebody put their business on there and then say people need to stay out my business. No,
Thank
you just put me in your business is what you
that
did.
part.
And so I don't get mad because I'm commenting on what you put me into. If I didn't know it, like people want to ask about that ring all the time, you'd never be able to comment on it because I'm never going to put you in it. Okay. But people need to learn to keep their business to themselves. And that's what you should learn out of this in particular episode and the whole thing. If you're in a relationship, don't go to other people talking about it. If you do something bad, keep it to yourself and can't nobody else tell on you but you. I'm gonna tell you this quick story. I did something a long time ago. And
Mm-hmm.
me and the guy, we both ran. We ran behind a bush. The police was chasing us. We
Mm-hmm.
jumped behind this bush, but the guy was breathing all hard and crap. And I said, listen, you got to get the hell away from me because we gonna get caught. So he went behind a total different bush. I seen the police when they walked by the bush that I was at and went to the bush he was at and caught him. They put the handcuffs on him. And when he walked by the bush I was at, you know what he said? Hey, man, they got us. Listen, if
Mm-hmm.
you want to do something bad, do it by your damn self. Don't ever have nobody with you. Okay? Keep your business to yourself. And if you can't hold it, as my mother always say, if you can't hold it, what makes you think the next person can?
That's right. Your left hand is not gonna tell you what your right hand did because it's just your two hands. That's it. That's all it is. And
Exactly.
I don't believe you of that. And so, y'all, it is what it is. So don't be mad with the people because they was over there. First of all, I'm just gonna be straight up honest with you. Tomorrow, you're gonna know what I'm about to tell you right now. Our generation, which is me, Aaron's generation. Aaron's is a little bit. Aaron is my brother's generation, but we still kind of close. We still close in age. Um, Tamaj ain't quite made.
I'm behind y'all.
He's
I'm in the
behind
back seat somewhere.
that generation. But me, Aaron, and Diamond are the same generation. And I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. Why y'all think that this thing say girl what's the tea? And why y'all think I got my old 49-year-old ass over here? Because I'm nosy. We are nosy. We nosy, and we're gonna I ain't talking about you, I'm talking about us. We
Oh shit.
nosy. And we are going to tell you how we feel. We don't have no filters at this age because we got some wisdom behind us. All right. We ain't going to tell you nothing that we ain't already done been through. And then people that's out here trying to give y'all advice that ain't been through shit y'all listen to. But y'all don't listen to the people that God has already given some wisdom to, the ones that done been through the trenches. Because I done been through some shit. All right. So y'all don't listen to us. Y'all going to go listen to the Christian Rocks and all those people that don't know. Oh no, the young guy that does the podcast, I go name drop, but y'all go listen to them, and then y'all feel like that y'all done heard the gospel. But when y'all get somebody with some wisdom to come tell y'all, because everything that Aaron, even if y'all say was messy, they were being messy. Yeah, they was. They was being messy with the truth. Everything that they did say or do that we seen, even if it was flipped out, turned around, none of it did not make it did make sense. It made sense of what we saw. It made sense of what we saw. And so therefore, I mean, we really can't be mad with them for being messy because we messy too, because we was waiting for it and we looking to see what's gonna be the outcome of that. Right. I think y'all did an excellent job for a good pilot show that doesn't seem like it's gonna have a reunion. I did appreciate the whole cast. And I think everybody seems like they are great people, beautiful souls. Y'all interact with the audience, the viewers. Y'all come in the chat and y'all talk. And I don't like the little beef that happened between Shay and Dom.
Yeah.
I didn't like that, but for the most part, I think it was all around. You know, it gave us something to keep us busy, and I appreciate that part. Now let's talk about why you was chasing that girl around the house before we close.
I did
What?
not chase that girl around the house. That's the way the cameras made it look. If you notice, they got a camera of me going up the stairs. Yeah, I went up the stairs. I went in the room because that's Diamond's room too. They all stayed in the same room. I was looking for Diamond. When I went in there, Shay in the closet or in the bathroom with the door closed talking about me. Now I want to know what grown person is gonna walk in the room and hear somebody talking about him and walk out without listening to what the hell they gotta say. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna stand right there because I want the tea. I want to hear what she got to say. So she said what she said. She said what she said, and yeah, I went and told Diamond. But if you look at the video, they show me walking, and then they show Shay. They never showed me in Shay because I was never following her. I never follow her. Now, yeah, I did say something to her when she said something. I said, "Yeah, you sure got me looking real good," because my defense mechanism is when somebody says something about me, I just agree with them. So if you tell me I'm stupid, I'll be like, "Yeah, I'm stupid." You childish? Yep, I sure am. That's what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm gonna say, yeah, I sure am. So I never followed that girl around the house. I mean, I follow her just as much as she followed Aaron naked. So,
Yeah,
but
wow.
it made for good TV.
It did. It did. They got it good because it showed like you was following her. And I really
Yeah.
like how he was looking when he was listening to Marge. Do your interacting. Do your skit on how Aaron was looking at like when he heard her talking about him. What did he do?
No, no, I'm not doing no skit with this man.
He did.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
He
Let me see what
turned
you
around.
got.
He
I
turned
ain't
around.
doing.
He turned around. He said, "Wait, what? He walked in there. He did. Look, he was like,
All.
What?
All I caught was the well,
She
fuck you too.
no, she was in there talking to her friend,
Yeah,
and
she said this old man.
he put his ear
Mm-mm.
like this. He walked in a little bit. He sat there and listened. I was like, "Ain't you? Now that's nosy. That is no."
It took me out. Mm-mm.
Like he
I
said,
seen all that. I ain't even catch it.
"Ooh,
I was laughing at his ass, and then well, fuck you too. I said, oh shit, that was it. I was like, okay,
who?"
okay, that's
But
it.
let me tell you what was funny is when he went in there and told Diamond, and she was underneath the cover, and she was tickled, but she ain't moved no muscle. She was just like,
Mm.
that's just what we do at our age. It's like it's comical when we have to go. I had that happen to me with an incident, and I ain't gonna just because people be watching me, so I ain't gonna say too much about it. But when it came back to me, and they were just like, "And you this and she this and that and she a old bitch," and I just laughed at the person. I was like, you know what, I am. And I'm glad you recognize that. I'm glad you
Hey,
recognize that.
you know where I get that from though? Don't ever argue with a Chinese person. Ever. Because all they do is repeat what you say. You
That
know, you kiss my ass, you kissing my ass, fuck you, you fuck are you. That's all they do. They repeat what you say. I got it from them. I repeat everything you gonna say to me, I'm gonna
they
say it right
do.
back to you.
They do. They
Yeah,
do.
well,
Dolphin. What dolphin mean, baby? Oh, thank you,
Del
Delphine. Hi, Delphine. Thank you.
Delphine Azul. Hello,
Hello.
hello,
Hello,
hello.
hello. All right. So, what else did we miss? Did we miss anything else?
How long was you on your
Oh,
knee?
yes. No. No, we did. We missed the most important things. Let's go back to it. The engage the proposal.
I'm
So
saying you was down there. He was like, I'm holding the
we
ring,
thought that was
and
nice. Okay,
she
let's
I'm
break it
still
down.
breathing.
down there right now. I'm still down there on that knee right now. My knee hurt.
You okay, you talked to the daughter, seemed like that went good. Then you made this big old nice proposal, and y'all had y'all red on, and then she was, and then he was like, girl, got you. And then you broke down on that knee, and then she just stopped. So now we just gotta wait and see what's gonna happen. Now, was you planning this all along? Is what I want to know.
Good question.
Uh, well, if you can remember during the show, I kept saying that I was going to propose to her.
Hmm.
But the planning of it didn't come until much later. So I didn't plan it from the beginning. The planning came much later of how I was going to do that. Because originally I was going to do it at the dining room table where we all ate. I was going to do it in front of everybody, but since nobody really cared for us anyway, that was pointless. So I figured
Yeah.
let's do something different. Let's take this on the lawn. So yeah, the planning wasn't until much later, but she was very surprised because she didn't know. She didn't know at all. She didn't even know when I went ring shopping because we did it so smoothly that they called me like I was doing an interview. Production called me out like I was doing an interview, and I told Diamond I'll be back. But they actually took me to the ring shop.
Oh, well, I thought that was sweet. That was sweet. The way you did it, I thought being doing it in front of everybody, yeah, that would not have been good. That would have took away from your moment. And so I'm glad that you
Yeah.
chose to do it that way. That was really, really cute. So now we just gotta wait and see what happened.
Right, right. My knee's still hurting right
Because
now. I'm
I
still
can't
on.
ask no questions.
Tell all your
Right.
leg.
I can't ask nothing until everything go down. I got
Yeah,
to see what's going
we
on.
gotta see what going. Now I do want to cover one more thing before we skedaddle. Greg and Millie went to the boomer room, y'all, for the first time. So what do y'all think? Put in the comments. What happened in the boom boom room with Greg and Millie?
Nothing.
Thumbs up if you think something. Thumbs down if you think nothing. Put it in the chat.
Well played. Give it
Thumbs
away.
up. Aaron
Well
says
played.
nothing.
So love it.
Mine, what
Well
you think?
played.
Something or nothing.
One. Let's
YouTube,
go to my room of
Instagram,
fun.
did Millie and
And I
Greg
said, give me your
anything in
time.
the boom boom room?
Tonight I'm gonna fulfill your fantasies.
They both
Uh-huh.
came out smiling.
Exactly, Delphin.
Okay,
For
so you might you're giving me a thumbs
lie
up.
down on the floor.
You're giving me a
5,
thumbs up. Tamaj, you must be giving me a thumb up just singing that song.
12 play.
Diamond
Give
says
me
thumbs
love.
down.
I don't think they smashed. I do not think that there was penetration, but I do believe everything from 1 through 12 was done. And Greg being the
Millie,
type of personality that he is, I believe that she giving her from what they're showing on TV, giving, or at least this is what I interpret of their sexual nature. He's going to be obedient because at this point he wants something. Okay. She's got him trained. She has him right where she wants. So if she say I only want to kiss, he gonna sit there and kiss. If she say I just want this, and that's all he gonna do. So I believe that there was mutual satisfaction more on his end providing as a giver than her. But I think that because of the time of how everything, there is a perception and a conversation of her baiting or rationing or teasing or peddling him out, trying to get him into this where he's at now. But I do think that, what I'm saying, 1 through 12 was done, but they ain't get down for it. Like ain't no smash action, no, because they would have packed up and left and been together forever. But yeah, I just think they 12 played, and he was happy with what he was allowed to do. But he definitely, she was taken care of, and as long as she's happy and he remember that birthday, I think that's good enough for him to smile.
I don't think they did anything because my reasoning is, of course, I wasn't there to see it, but my reasoning is production wanted to catch people being intimate like that. That's why they got me in the toes. They showed nothing of them being in that boom boom room. Absolutely nothing, because there
because
was nothing to show.
because simple fact, they showed Josh with the feet. They showed
Yep.
Aaron with the feet. So they went in there. We saw nothing. I'm just gonna
You don't think that? See, that's the whole point. I know
look
this
at
might
the
sound
whole
wild, but I'm gonna throw a wild card to this. That's
time.
that, but that may be the point. It's almost like they play on it. That she is going to be the least. I would expect that from that couple because of her. So yeah, because of the suspense of even how we're having this conversation now, they're gonna out of all of y'all, they would choose to not with her because she's playing the closest to a virgin. Not no pun to anyone that is, but she's playing the closest to that type of role. So I think I don't think it was that they didn't do anything. I just think that they knew they showed as much footage as what they was gonna show. Greg packed up everything like he was flying to Atlanta,
That's another
and
thing. Why did they
I
pack
think
all this
Sandell
out?
played closest
because
to that
he
role.
knew he didn't know when he was coming out. He was like, he didn't want to have a reason to walk out that door. I don't blame him. He took double everything: tissue,
I
paper,
just want to
tissue.
be honest with y'all. I really think that their relationship is not real. I have a problem with them being in the same state, 30 minutes away from each other, never seen each other, and date each other for 3 years. I think it's fake, phony, and I don't expect anything out of it until they show me something to change my mind. I'm sticking with that, and I'm thinking that she's a tease too. They might
She is.
may not, but I don't think nothing happening. I think that they both are doing what they need to do for TV. I don't believe nothing that they do or say. I'm just saying
They
that's just
12
me.
play.
Let me
I'll
tell
go
you,
as far as say
I am not, absolutely not going to be in Pearland and talking to a dude on the north side. Anybody in Houston know what I'm talking about? On in Cyprus, I'm in Pearland. He in Cyprus. That's an hour away with traffic in Houston, and I ain't never seen him in 3 years. Are you in? That's insane. I don't care who say what. That's insane. That's crazy. That's unbelievable to me. Sorry, and especially two nice looking people.
Well, they say always stick with your first man.
Now, so I'm gonna keep it at that. All right, we gotta wrap it up. Miss Stephanie believes me because she's laughing hard. You know that ain't you ain't finna be talking to JoJo here an hour away, and then you talking about we gonna talk for 3 years. But get the fuck out of here. That's my new word today. No, it's no way. No way. And then as horny as Greg acting, you'll think that God, boy, nah. Hey, No,
30 minutes is not believable. I mean, y'all could have met at a Starbucks or anything. 30 minutes away for what was it, 3 years? That's not really believable, but who
no,
knows?
no. Yeah. It's I believe that it's fake and it don't make sense to me. Well, Aaron, you got something to say before we leave?
No, I love it.
All right, we're gonna thank Aaron for dropping in tomorrow. We're gonna see if he's gonna drop in next Sunday to do our wrap up. Tomorrow, you want to say your goodbyes?
Hey, y'all holla at me. Find me on Instagram. We'll see y'all next week in them streets. I'm curious. We're gonna see what happens when you get up off that knee and when Diamond get done crying. Cause like, that's what y'all doing right now. And I pray peace in them streets. Shay, don't, and nobody, please don't do it this week. Y'all went 7 days. Y'all did longer than Tony Braxton. 7 whole nights. Not a word. Like
I cannot.
we got it. Okay, we got it. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
I lost your sound. Your
We
sound was.
can't hear you. We can't hear you. We
What's
can't hear
happening?
you. We can't hear you. We can't
I
we
didn't
can't hear
mute
you.
you. I didn't mute you. 7 whole days. I can
Hey,
hear you.
hey, you got muted for singing Tony's song.
Yeah, that you got us muted. All right, so we're gonna give a shout out to DJ Smooth for not being here. She out doing her thing. And also, thank you for the chat for being lively today. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for the chat. And Instagram also for always showing up and showing out. And she back. I don't know. She back. I don't know. I can't hear her still. And so, with that being said, we will see you guys again, same time next week, 7:15 Central. Last episode of the show, right? And we're going to wrap it all up and get ready for something new. And make sure you guys are following me, Tosh. I hear somebody in the back. And everybody, make sure that you are in the Instagram. Make sure you hit the like button. If you're in the YouTube, make sure you hit the like button. Also, if you're in the Instagram, go over to the YouTube and hit the like button. Make sure you're following me at shelivetv. Also, look out for all the other exciting things that I got going on. If you're in the Houston area, you're interested in joining my dating game, hit me up. I can let you know details when the next one is going to be. We're doing Pop the Balloon. Super exciting. Also, come check out my podcast, Cocktails and Confession. Me and my co-host, Q, the Quiet Storm. We're filling Derrick's every second and fourth Thursday. If you want some tickets, hit me up in the DM and I give you some free tickets to slide through and be in the live audience. Guys, I'm going to tell you, it is a whole vibe. If you're in Houston, if you've ever been to Philly Derrick's, the VIP room or the blue room is already sexy. And it's just a whole date night. And we just talk about loving on men and women. It ain't no man versus women. It's loving on each other. That's what we talking about. We be managing all type of stuff. It's an adult conversation. Okay. So don't be bringing y'all kids because it's not for the children, it's for the grown and sexy. Hey, Miss Mercy D. And that's it. That's what we doing. That's it. All right. So, see y'all next week. Talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye. What?
Why you don't like and subscribe?
Oh, my baby want to tell y'all something. Come. He say he my manager.
Also, you guys need to like and subscribe, please.
Like and subscribe. That's what my baby had said. Like and subscribe, y'all. All right. So, like and subscribe. Don't forget that. And we'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.
Hello, it's your girl, what's the tea? Let's talk about it.